Good morning, my name is Lawley37 and this is Sketchbook 4. She's completed. This is the cover. I've got my own stickers of my OC Silas on the front and the back. This keychain is also my OC Silas. This one was from the Edinburgh Museum of Surgery, I think it was. These were just from sticker packs, and then this little Musa, I believe, is by Peach Swizzle. This sketchbook was pretty quick for me to finish, just under 6 months, so like 2 days off. Considering my last one took me, what, 3 years? Pretty happy with that. It's obviously a lot smaller, but I don't care, I'm celebrating the victory. We start off with a little self-portrait, me holding the sketchbook, and of course this is the fish sketchbook where I draw an unreasonable amount of fish. This one was done with watercolours and just awoke something in me. Next up we have this watercolour page of my OCK. I love her so dearly. I barely draw her anymore, but she's been like one of my main OCs since 2017, so I'm very attached to her. These stickers are by the wonderful Amy James Art. Then we have more fish. These are both watercolor again. This is a really cute one with the little gold stickers, just in a little tin. And then this is my first attempt with fish on actual watercolor paper, so I was really happy about that. I love how it came out. Because the Moleskine sketchbooks, they can take watercolor okay, but it's not really ideal. They're not amazing for it. And then I've just got newspaper paper in the back. There we go. This is just like a little Pinterest study of some dogs that were fighting, and then Mitski lyrics, of course. More fish. Shock. I swear I do draw things other than fish in this, but there are a lot of fish. I'm really happy with this one especially. I think this one is so nice. These were all done with watercolors, and I found this really cool website where you can just like look at so many different fish, and I was having so much fun. Then my boyfriend and I went to Wales. We climbed most of Snowdon. It was during an amber yellow warning, so we didn't get all the way up to the top before I felt like I was actually going to be pushed off by the wind, but it's okay. And we saw these really cute little sheep that I wanted to draw. The pose was referenced from a Pinterest photo, but I just turned it into the sheep that we saw. Then I got a new fleece from Minga London, and I was immediately obsessed with it, so I did some self-portraits with little outfits I'd been wearing. And then this cute little, I don't know, MS Paint inspired thing, which I think came out really cute. It's a mix of water-based markers and pencil and acrylic markers. Then I got this bat Jellycat, and I love it so much, so I decided to do like a whole spread based on bats that I like. Got Woobat, Noibat, that guy. Another, I think this is the Palm Pals bat. Crobat, Dracky. This is like the little Tesco Halloween bat that I got, and this is Bartok. This is my bat Bartok. This is a Warmies plush. Then I did some Dragon Quest IX pieces because I fucking love Dragon Quest IX. So this was a gouache painting of the observatory, and then we have some of my favorite like early level monsters that I thought would be really cute to do. I did this with red line art, and I don't do that very often. I thought that came out really nice. Then we have mouthwashing fan art. I love mouthwashing. I think this is the only mouthwashing piece I do in here, but it just combines so many visual aspects that I really adore. So it's just so fun to make fan art of. I did Anya and Curly and some other like little details from the game that I really enjoy. I think this piece came out really lovely. And then we have another self-portrait with a rotting apple. This one like obviously a lot more realistic than the other ones. We have Lilith, my OC, but she wasn't an OC at the time. This was just like a combination of a couple Pinterest studies, but I kept thinking about this so much that I decided to turn her into an OC, so you'll see her later on down the line. And some more fish. I messed up these lyrics. That's supposed to be I'm sure, I think, but it's close enough. It's fine, it's fine. Then I got this teddy. I think Gus Fink is the artist of the teddy. I don't know, my boyfriend bought me it and it's really cute. So I wanted to draw like the teddy and like the little story that was on the back, and then I did Silas in a onesie inspired by it. We've got some more fish. This was done with acrylic markers. I think it's really cute. It's kind of like a redraw of another page that I've done before, but I think I showed that in my last sketchbook tour actually. And then we have like the little Animal Crossing inspired thing, and then we have, this is I think we decided on the name Guppy. I actually can't remember, but we've got like a little bouncy fish here. It's cute. She really likes fish. This is like my favorite fish painting I've done. I think it's so beautiful. I just had so much fun with it. It's insane. And then these were like plans for Lino prints that I think I've stuck in the back. I didn't do this one, but I did these two. I think the designs are really, really cute, but I found them kind of hard to execute because I am really crap with like the smaller attachments, I guess, for the handle. Some more Lino planning stuff. I made this one into a Lino cut, I made this one into a Lino cut, and I made this one into a Lino cut. So I think I've got some prints of all of them in the back of the sketchbook, so I'll show those at the end. Didn't do these ones. I'd still like to do that one. That'd be fun. More fish painting. I'm so happy with the soy sauce. I think that looks amazing. These are all like slightly raised. I use those little sticky pads to put those in. We have a sockeye salmon. This was my first time drawing a sockeye salmon and I loved it so much. I've drawn like quite a few since. Like one of my favorite fish to draw now, but I just think they're so nice. That was done on watercolor paper, so it's a bit more vibrant than the other watercolor stuff in my sketchbook. And then this is just Guppy again, dreaming of fish. Then we have Mikimitaru as a dog boy. Moving on, we have a borzoi and some teeth. I really love this one. I did quite well on Instagram, so I'm glad other people like it too, but I don't know what it is about it. This is just so yum to me. Then I did Silas as a character from No I'm Not Human. People really like this one a lot on both TikTok and Instagram, and I really like it too. I think he looks a little bit janky, but like that's the point. I think someone told me off for making an attractive Nina OC, and I'm like, guys, it's just my OC. I didn't make a character for the game. This is just my OC put in there. I'm sorry he's sexy. I can't help that. Then we have another self-portrait. I really love doing the intestines here. That was so much fun, and I need to paint more intestines. And a fish. Give myself like a little fish eye. I just think it's cute. I think this one's really, really fun. It's not what my hair looks like, but it's okay. Then we have some more fish. I was unstoppable. I've slowed down a bit with the fish now. I'm still obsessed with drawing them, but not quite as much. But it's just so funny to me. We have like this little tin of fish, and then it actually opens to reveal more fish. And then I did like some little things here. Microplastics, yum. And then another painting of fish. This one was really, really fun. I used acrylic markers and colored pencils to get all like the texture, and I just think it looks so nice. Then I did a watercolor painting of some pomegranates and a centipede. This one wasn't what I wanted. I made a little reel slash short slash whatever you want to call it about it, but I had all these ideas and they didn't work out. But I'm still pretty happy with the end result. And then this is Lilith, she's back. So this is the OC that came out of this drawing. I'm very fond of her. She doesn't really have a story yet. She's a vampire, but I haven't really worked out. She's supposed to be like kind of gross and disgusting, but I want her to kind of give like sexy rotting corpse eventually. I just want her to be very disturbing. I don't want her to be like a sexy vampire, but I want there to be a sex appeal, but it's like an uncomfortable one. I don't know how to get it across, but I will work it out. And then my manager had this apple that was like a double apple, and it was so cool. I just was really fond of it. And I was kind of torn between it was like a conjoined twin apple or like a pregnant apple. So I just made it pregnant with twins apple. Congrats! I love how this came out. I think this is really, really nice. Then this is actually the halfway point in the sketchbook. This did not take me long at all. I think this was about 3 months in. I think I've been quite consistent with pacing until like the last little bit of the sketchbook. This was 2 or 3 months in, let's say. So we've got some pencil studies and then a self-portrait again. I'm really happy with this one. This was really fun to do. And it's a little bit more like natural to how I usually look, like glasses, my little spot patches, because adult acne kicks my ass. And my headphones. I just think this came out really nice. It was done with alcohol markers. Then we have more Lilith and oh right, Christmas. So if I started it, yeah, 3 months. Lilith again. I think this came out super, super nice. I really love her. I think she's really cool. And then we have Silas because Christmas is his birthday. So happy birthday, Merry Christmas, etc. And this is actually a little bit raised, but you can't really tell. I don't know why I bother doing this anymore. Then, oh, I love this page. Probably best viewed like this. Acrylic marker painting of some teeth, and I love it. I think this came out so insanely beautiful. The teeth were a lino cut as well. And then we have these fish here, which were also done with acrylic markers and colored pencil. I just think this is such a cool page. I had a lot of fun with it. It was a lot of just scribbling, which I really enjoy. And I want to do more stuff like this. Then this was exciting. This was my first brand collab. Ohuhu very kindly sent me their Honolulu markers and I really like them. I did a little egg on toast and a goldfish and pom pom purin, and then I did Misa in a pom pom purin inspired outfit. There's a whole video on this on like my process and my thoughts about the markers. So if you want to see how I made this page, go check that out. If I don't know how to do this, but if I can work it out, I'll like link the video at the top. I'm sorry, I'm old. We have an acrylic marker painting of a sockeye salmon, but it's a strawberry. I don't know, I felt like doing something a bit different. I think it's really fun and really cute, and I like the colours a lot. It's not colours that are usually in my comfort zone, so that was really fun. I had a lot of fun doing this piece. Then we have more Misa in outfits that aren't canon. I wanted to draw her with some Pokémon. Gothorita, possibly, or that might be the one before. I think this is Applin, Spritzy, Misdreavus, and Clefable. I thought Clefable was the funniest one to give the Death Note to because murderous eyes. This was a lot of fun. I did it with watercolors and I think it looks really, really pretty, and I like a little face. I don't often draw like super, super cutesy like little heads like this, so I always simplify them a lot when I do, and it always looks so, so cute. I love it. This was another brand collab, so this was Shuttle Art acrylic markers, and I drew my OC skunk, and I think she looks amazing. I'm so happy with how this came out. I don't remember being particularly proud of it at the time, but I really love it now. And then we have a little rainbow trout here. Another self-portrait, sorry. I wanted to draw, you know when characters in cartoons get a concussion and they have like that spinning stuff around their head, and then maybe they have like birds or something? I wanted to do that but with fish. For no real reason other than the fact I really like fish. So I don't know, this is me after banging my head, which happens a lot. Then I did this little alcohol marker drawing with Misa and Light. I think it's super cute, super scrunkly. It's kind of a redraw from something I did in my last sketchbook, so if you've seen my last sketchbook tour, this might look familiar. I did this with the Ohuhu markers again, possibly using some other markers for the face. I can't remember. I was really happy with how they worked for the hair. And I did like some little extra bits here. So we've got a cute little bow and an apple and a pomegranate. This was another brand collab. This was Ohuhu's Nahuku acrylic markers. And it is Misa playing on her DS because I love my DS and Misa would also love her DS. She's a modded DS girly. She plays Star Boutique most of the time. She also really loves Nintendogs. She plays the Imagine games a lot. Animal Crossing, she probably has like a super cute island. She's modded it so that there's cherry blossom trees all year round. I'm just very passionate about Misa having a DS and she loves it. That's all. Even though this is a DS Lite. No, she could still, yeah, she can mod her trees though. She's got a 3DS elsewhere. She's got multiple consoles. She's a collector, shut up. And then my boyfriend's been introducing me to Star Trek and I really like it. I didn't think I would, but I do. So this was just after we finished the Next Generation, I think, and I'm really fond of Data and Deanna. I think they're wonderful. So I drew Spot and Data and Deanna with some chocolate, and then this is Data's instructions to Worf on how to look after Spot. I think it's really cool. I think I did a reasonable job at capturing their likeness in my style. It's not spot on. I think it's okay. I think this passes as being recognizable as them in like my own style. I think his face came out especially good. I'm really happy with that. And then Deanna, it's like, if you took away the uniform, you probably wouldn't be able to tell who she is. But when you know who she is, I think her face passes as being reasonably accurate. And then I did another No I'm Not Human spread. I hated this drawing, so I stuck it behind a door and I still don't like it. So we're just gonna, oh wow, it's Coat Guy. It's Coat Guy. And then I don't know why I did like the mushroom sticker, but I guess it's relevant to like Mushroom Guy and stuff. Not really relevant to Coat Guy, but it's fine. This is his little quote. I hate it. I really hate it a lot. Anyway, I like this one better. What's her name? Cashier Girl. I really like Cashier Girl. I'm very basic about the characters I really like in No I'm Not a Human, but I don't care. I like them a lot. I think she's really cool. She just makes me sad. She makes me really sad. And then I did a painting with acrylic markers of Silas and Afia. Toxic Yuri, not really, but it is, but it isn't, but it kind of could be. Huh? I had canon it to be Toxic Yuri, even though I'm the creator and could make it canon if I wanted to, but I won't. Anyway, moving on. I really like how Afia's face looks in this, actually. I think she came out pretty perfect. Silas looks a bit janky, but I don't mind her looking a bit janky sometimes, because she is a janky guy. And then this is just a little event comic. I was listening to Mitski and I was like, damn, I feel that, and so I wanted to make something for it. Alexa, play Remember My Name by Mitski. Then this is a watercolor and acrylic marker painting of like a little hair and some pomegranates. I really like this piece. I think it's really cool. And then I drew Hikaru from The Summer Hikaru Died. And I had so much fun doing this background, and then I fucking covered most of it. Like, I did it almost all the way down. I think I stopped about here when I realized, oh shit, this is gonna be covered anyway. And I was really tempted to just not put his head on so that you could still see. I think I did it like kind of loosely so I can like peek behind, but not enough. He's fine. He's okay. It's alright. And then I watched Puella Madoka Magic. I don't know which way around it goes, but I watched that. I watched the Yuri. I love it. I love it so much. Oh my god, I can't believe it took me that long to fucking watch it. It's so insanely good. And so me, like, everything about it I adore, and the fact that I have procrastinated watching this fucking show for so long when it could have been so special to me for so long. Furious, but I really love them a lot. I love their very messed up dynamic. I love it all. I need to make more fun out of them and just the other characters as well, because they're so pretty. They're just so fun to draw. I love it. I love it. This was another collab with Artex acrylic markers. Tomodachi Life is coming out next month, guys. I don't know if you know Tomodachi Life is coming out next month, and I am so excited. I'm so excited. I love Tomodachi Life so much. One of my favorite DS games ever. I've played it consistently since it came out, I'm pretty sure. I take breaks, don't get me wrong, but I always have like the save file that I come back to occasionally. And I have two currently. I have one that's all the characters in Death Note and one that's all the characters in Fire Emblem Three Houses, and I just check in with them every so often. But I was like umming and ahhing about getting a third copy because I got my second copy for £2 from a charity shop, and I genuinely felt like the luckiest person alive. And I was umming and ahhing about getting a third copy to have like myself and my OCs on it and be a bit more casual. And then Tomodachi Life was announced. And I am so excited. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. And the customization looks so good. And I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm gonna throw up. But I do. It's not really a me because it's not really like in-game options, but I just thought I'd draw myself kind of in the me style. And then I drew a fish, obviously, because I really like fish, obviously. And then this is Kay again, the OC from like right at the beginning of the sketchbook, the Scaly. So I drew her again, and I drew Amaris, who's another character from the story. It's called The Corner of Your Eye, and I used to post about it a lot. And then the Owl House came out, and the Owl House kind of ruined that for me. I think I talked about this in my last sketchbook tour. So if you've seen my other sketchbook tour, 3 I think actually is the only one I've talked about it in, but I'm trying to get back into them. I don't think I really want to change their story. I just don't want to do anything with it anymore because I don't want to be accused of copying the Owl House. And then this was a collab with Artex acrylic markers. So I drew a mouth, I drew a fish and some sushi. I forgot to say for like, I think I said for this one, but for like all of these collabs, you can find a video on my feed doing the entire process of the drawing and talking about the markers if you're interested in getting some new art supplies or debating which brand to get. I review them and show you my whole process of making these, so shameless plug. This was also a collab. This was with Enmi. At this point I wasn't drawing my sketchbook quite as regularly and I had a few collabs lined up, so I just kind of focused on getting those out instead of doing much different in my sketchbook, which isn't really good for the creative juices, but it's okay. I'm taking a bit of a break now. I've only got a couple to do. Skunk again. I don't like this one as much as I like the other drawing of Skunk that I did. Yeah, this is more accurate to Skunk and how she looks. This one less so. But I can't believe they're just continuing the Ikea alien. I didn't know that when I drew this, but now I know that and I'm upset. Then I started playing Pokemon Black. I have since finished it. I really like it. Why the hell is N called that? I really enjoyed the game. I thought it was amazing. I loved all the culty stuff. I loved how they were just pretending to be Peter. It's really funny to me. And I had a great time playing this game. So these two little guys were my favorite at the time, and they still are. They were my favorite members of my team. This was like a really weird point where I was trying to do too much with my style. I was torn between making it a bit more anime and a bit more realistic. It's really bad because I was really trying to lean into the anime art style. But I've been having a bit of like an identity crisis with my art style recently, and this was kind of like the end point for me where I was like, Jesus Christ, I need to sort myself out. This was also a collab. This was with Artex alcohol markers, and I love doing it. This was my last video, so go check that out if you haven't already. Sorry. And then I did a little cat, which is really cute, and some little desserts, which I used to do loads of. You can see quite a few of them in Sketchbook 3, I think, and I'd like to do more of that. And then the last page, it's more fish. I wanted to kind of like call back to this page, which is my other awkward like kind of cut off page. So I did another fish painting and I think it's really nice. And then my boyfriend ate some sardines and gave me the box so that I could stick it in my sketchbook. And then we have some lino prints. These are the ones I was talking about before. Got some more in here, I think. We've got a little fishy stamp, my little star, little fish keychain, and then it doesn't fit in my sketchbook, I don't think. I think that's why it's not there. But the cat one, I really can't get this one to print nicely. I did it on lino board with like a backing, and it just won't lay flat because of it, so it's really hard to get a nice print, but I'm still pretty happy with it. Yeah, there's no chance it's fitting in there. This sketchbook was just a lot of stuff that I really enjoy, and it went so quickly. I can't believe, looking back, that like this is a complete sketchbook, because it just feels like I was just drawing silly things all the time. But I'm really happy with the finish of every page. As you can probably tell, I'm not a person who sketches in their sketchbook. I don't really sketch anywhere. I have a mini sketchbook that I use occasionally for like when I make keychains and stuff like that. But generally speaking, all of my art that I do is in this sketchbook. So I'm not a person who does sketches without finishing them, really. I really love doing this one. It's been really self-indulgent and just silly, and after something as stressful as Sketchbook 3 and trying to get that done and the ridiculous size of it, I needed this. I needed this. My next sketchbook is here, and it's beautiful, and hold on. I'm not going to show you inside the sketchbook because I've already recorded the first page in here and like the process of decorating it, so I don't really want to spoil it more than just showing you the front cover. But a video about me getting the sketchbook ready and doing the first page will be out very soon. But you can see like the size difference between these. It's quite, it doesn't look like a massive amount, but it definitely does take me a hell of a lot longer to do art in this book. I've been stuck on one page for 4 sessions now, whereas in this sketchbook each drawing would take like 1 to 2. So it's very different, but I love this sketchbook, and she's chunky. She's very chunky. I try and squeeze her down. She's not got a lot of give there. If you enjoyed this sketchbook tour, I have 3 other sketchbook tours on my feed. I also have process videos of all the drawings that I did collabs with in here, and I will have a draw with me video out very soon of me starting my next sketchbook, so that's really exciting. I also have plans on making a fish tutorial soon on how I paint my fish. I'm also going to be making some videos talking about my OCs, because I talk about Silas a lot, but nothing of substance. I just talk about loving him and thinking he's adorable and that I want to squish her. That's pretty much it. So if you want to learn a little bit about this freak and some of my other OCs, or you want to learn how I paint fish, or you just want to see some more like questionably maybe cool art, please subscribe. Thank you for all of the support. Today I'm actually going to a art workshop by Picra. I'm really excited. So I'll probably like put up something about how that went here. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day / afternoon / evening / night / week / month / year / whatever. Go make some cool art. I love you, and bye.